We're back on the Frogman YouTube channel. This is going to be Dragon Ball Volume 4. This one is titled Strongest Under the Heavens, to the Tenkaichi Budokai tournament that occurs during this volume. As you can see in the back, I've got some new notes that I wanted to do for this series and different manga review going forward. I'm going to see how it goes, see how I like it, and go forward from there. I think it'll be pretty fun. Maybe you'll enjoy it also. This is chapter 37. This is the beginning of the volume. This is Yamcha preparing to fight against Jackie Chun in their round of the tournament. Yamcha launches out very quickly at Jackie Chun. I think Yamcha's best strength is in his speed, not necessarily the power behind his attacks. He's very strong. Goku himself comments on how strong Yamcha is, but thankfully Jackie Chun is a little bit stronger. Here we go. Once per chapter we get these blue notes. These are the standout moments, and like I said, this is going to be a once per chapter thing. This one is Yamcha taking aim at Jackie Chun. He is using this attack called Roga Fufu Kin, the fist of the Wolf Fang Gale. Pretty sick move, but Jackie Chun is able to dodge out of the way. Here's our first limit breaker bonus note. This is a limit breaker, man. This thing, the orange note, is going to be special, bro. I want to stick to one note per chapter, but if there's ever have to be more, the orange ones are special, and I feel like this really deserved it. This is Jackie Chun telling Yamcha that he is going to allow him, or he's asking Yamcha to allow Jackie Chun. He's like, allow me to present you with a gift of gentle wind. Just a gift. To refer to your attack that knocks your opponent out of the ring as a gift of gentle wind, that's kind of insane. Here we're pushing into chapter 38. This chapter starts off with the telling of the backstory of Namu, one of the contestants in the Tenkaichi Budokai. Namu's entire family and clan out in this area of the world is famined and famished and hungry and thirsty for water, but they are poor and do not have money. So that is Namu's determination for entering the Tenkaichi Budokai tournament. Unfortunately for him, he gets matched up against this contestant named Ranfan. She is a female martial artist that uses dirty tricks and uses her looks to get the advantage on men that fight her in these types of tournaments. Here's our blue note. May have to do some covering up on this one. This is our standout moment for this chapter. Jackie Chun, which is really Roshi, gooning out was pretty funny during this scene. Ranfan takes off of her clothes. She takes her clothes off to seduce Namu and try to win this fight. And of course I thought it was funny. Roshi's down here like, take it all off. He's like, keep going. I thought that was pretty funny. And now we're going to push into chapter 39 of Dragon Ball. This is in volume 4. This chapter covers Goku versus Giran the Kaiju. And Goku is just seemingly indestructible. Giran keeps landing these super heavy hits on him. Goku keeps standing back up. And eventually, we hit that freaking blue note. That freaking standout moment. This is our one per chapter. Goku throws the Kaiju Giran out of the Budokai arena. Sick panel right here of Goku launching Giran over his shoulder towards the camera in this panel. I really like this one. I think it's a very strong one. Shout out to the freaking frog. You're a freaking frog. So Goku's actually able to throw this giant beast, Giran, out of the Tenkaichi Budokai tournament arena. But thanks to Giran having wings, he comes back. And he shoots this freaking bubblegum type thing all over Goku, and he traps him. Goku is immobile at the start of chapter 40. As we're pushing into, Giran freaking picks Goku up and chucks him into the air. And we actually get the blue moment, the blue note. Goku calls for the Nimbus, and it actually gets here just in time. So as Giran throws him out of the tournament arena trying to win, Goku screams for the Nimbus cloud, and he says he's screaming for him to hurry. I'm gonna fall and hit the ground, but it actually freaking catches him. Super sick moment. Awesome chapter of Dragon Ball. Catch them all here on the Frogman YouTube channel. End this chapter off with a limit breaker. I need to add in a sick guitar riff. Limit breaker. Goku's tail comes back as he is fighting Giran, and it seemingly makes Goku a lot stronger. And obviously there was a moment earlier in the manga where Goku had lost his balance thanks to losing his tail, but now that it's back, maybe everything about Goku gets better going forward. That's how it seems to me. It seems like Akira Toriyama's way of writing in a power-up during this chapter. Because obviously we can see that Goku here bursts out of the bubblegum type holding that Giran had placed him in. And we push through to chapter 41. Goku shows everybody his butt while he is proving that his tail is real. And Krillin and more of the cast that didn't realize that he had a tail get to learn. There's a few things that the cast doesn't know about, people like Krillin don't know about, and I think we'll get to see some of those at the end of this volume. Goku is a deep character. He's got a lot going on that we don't know about. It's pretty cool. So obviously this chapter begins the fight between Krillin and Jackie Chun in the Tenkaichi Budokai. And this is where we run up onto the standout moment for this chapter. Krillin versus Jackie Chun begins. Krillin is capable of bringing Jackie Chun to a level where he has to try hard, which I think it shows a lot about Krillin, but it also says that Jackie Chun is not, well, Roshi is not as so insurmountable as it may seem. Pushing into chapter 42, Krillin gets launched back onto this wall by a punch that he initially did not even see happen from Jackie Chun. So they go into their next exchange with Krillin way more aware, and they do the classic anime hit where the two characters hit, they pass each other, and one either falls or keeps standing. Krillin falls down, but when he gets back up, he and Jackie Chun do this slow-mo act out rendition of what they did during the anime clash that obviously no one was able to see because it was too fast. And the entire thing is way over the top and comedic and cartoonish. And I especially like this next part where we're coming up on the blue note for this chapter, the standout moment. Krillin uses a panties bait and lands a hit on Jackie Chun that sends him flying way out of the arena. Way out, bro. Freaking knocks him out of the arena. Fortunately, we push into chapter 43, and at the beginning of this chapter, Jackie Chun does something so freaking cool. He uses the Kamehameha wave to forcefully blast himself back over to where the Tenkaichi Budokai arena is. Bro, this was so sick. Y'all know this was so sick. He then damn near one-shots Krillin, hits him in the back of the head, and you get this crazy, goofy, funny Krillin reaction image. And there is our blue note for this volume. Jackie Chun has defeated Krillin in the Budokai Tenkaichi tournament, moving him on to the final round. Krillin is pretty strong. He does a good showing, but I don't think that he is on par with Goku at all. So I think everybody knows Krillin is always going to be that one step behind. Pushing into chapter 44. This one started off with a lot of color pages. I wish I could have seen them in color. Obviously, we're just looking at the freaking black and white. This chapter is mostly consisting of Goku versus Namu, and there's a lot of cool choreography. Goku does this cool forcing attack upward. He sends Namu flying towards the pillar, but Namu kind of shifts and he turns around. He lands on the pillar and jumps back down towards Goku. Chops him in the back of the neck. Really cool choreography here, especially when Goku starts using his tail to do a lot of these comedic and comically crazy attacks on Namu, spinning around trying to back him up off of the podium arena, or the battle arena. Here's a really sick attack at the end of the chapter though. This is Namu going way up into the sky, and he crosses his arms in an X and he dives down and he screams, "In the name of Buddha!" Obviously, he neck chops Goku at the start of chapter 45. Pushing through chapter 45, Goku shows that he is just as fast and as strong as Namu, probably even faster. And I actually really like the way that Akira Toriyama shows this in our next blue moment right here. Goku is heading down towards the tournament arena. Namu is almost neck and neck with him. Goku lands way faster though. He lands, uses his tail like a suspension, bows him back, and he shoots himself forward with a kick. And as Namu lands, Goku's heading horizontally to kick him. Here's our blue moment right here. I thought this one was sick. The background goes black to show that in the scene, this would pause for a moment. You would see Goku coming. It would slow down, and then boom, Goku actually hits him. Awesome paneling and awesome fight choreography coming from Akira Toriyama, pushing into that chapter 46. Y'all know how we doing it on the Frogman YouTube channel. Roshi, disguised as Jackie Chun, spends most of this chapter talking to Namu, and we get our actual moment for the chapter. I think Namu is the MVP in this chapter because he plays as Master Roshi out in the crowd to help appease the suspicions of the main cast, people like Goku, Krillin, and of course Yamcha's really been on his case. Well, we've made it. Holy crap, guys, we've made it to the pink note of the volume. There's one of these per volume going forward. The most memorable moment and panels, at least in one spread of that volume. Here it is, the beginning in the set-off of Goku versus Jackie Chun. Awesome full page right there of the two characters posed up. Awesome full page spread right here of Jackie Chun launching towards Goku at the start of the match also. Here we go, pushing into chapter 47. I think this has been an exciting volume so far. A lot of fights, a lot of cool moments. Chapter 5 gets even more wild and wacky. Make sure you check it out here on the Frogman YouTube channel. Like the video if you like what I'm doing, and let me know what manga you want to see next. This was an awesome set of panels here from Akira Toriyama. Master Roshi launching the Kamehameha wave, the Kamehameha wave. Goku doing it as well. And boom, you get our first beam clash, Goku and Jackie Chun. The Kamehameha wave clash. Just badass panels everywhere, and this one right here was super sick with Goku launching the wave at Jackie Chun, and he's doing the same. The giant sound effect, boom! Everything around him's blasted away. This was sick. Here we go, pushing into chapter 48. I think this is the last one of the volume. This is volume 4, remember, of Dragon Ball. The manga artist is Akira Toriyama. Late, great Akira Toriyama. Shoutouts. So this last chapter in this volume really showcases the difference between Goku and Jackie Chun. No matter how strong Goku is, his wild inhibitions, or his wild side, keeps him from really understanding an adult mind. And that's what Jackie Chun is using over Goku. He is doing the drunken fist. And because Goku's never really been drunk, Goku has a hard time reacting to it at first. But Goku has his own thoughts. He's a young boy at this time. He does something called the mad dog technique. A feral mad dog. Look at this guy. He freaking goes nuts. This is our moment for the chapter, by the way. Goku loses his freaking mind. He goes feral. He goes rabid. And he jumps all over Jackie Chun and freaking lands a super strong hit on him. Almost getting him out of the arena. Dang, man. Turn that page, saw that green. I was like, man, I wish there was more. There's no more. Till there is some more. Check it out next time. We're going to be looking at volume 5 of Dragon Ball. I think that I like the new note system going forward. Got the green one to start off the chapter. Every chapter gets one blue one. Every volume gets one pink one. And if you're lucky enough, you get that orange one. That limit breaker, bro. Subscribe to the Frogman YouTube channel.